I don't know if it's gonna work because it's hard to make an interview without questions.
That's true. It doesn't matter. Because think that what it's pointing to is something that will benefit them. Seekers come and think that to have no me would be really good.
Yeah.
Of course, the ridiculous thing about it, that is, there won't be anybody there to feel really good about having no me.
To enjoy it.
So often people say, I want to die, or I want to have no me, but they don't really. They want to be there when there's no me. The me wants to be there when there's no me. Sweet, sweet.
And the seeker always, or the individual in general, is always waiting for something
Yeah.
to happen.
Absolutely.
But things only happen in duality. So
Well, yeah, that's the problem for the seeker. It even comes here and waits for that to happen. And waiting for that to happen is hopeless, because they're waiting for something that never will happen, so they'll wait forever.
yeah.
And it's so difficult for the seeker to think that nothing happens. I mean, the most difficult thing of all this message is to say to people, there's nothing happening. There is nothing happening. They can't, I mean,
They can only play with
it's inconceivable.
this concept. There's nothing
They
happening.
live so much in what they think is real and happening that they can't, it's impossible for them to conceive of that. In a way, all teaching is based on something happening. All teaching is based on the idea that something can happen and is happening.
Or needs to happen.
So it's completely misguided. Utterly, wonderfully misguided.
Last evening I felt in the background and in the same time involved, not involved, but
Yeah.
I can't describe it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I know, it is strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's, like I say, that's what happens. Not here, there is no here, but it's like there's a complete, in a way, there's a complete disconnection. And but also, there's something that speaks, you know. Amazing. It's very relaxing in a way, because there's no need to do anything. It's the easiest job there is, really. I mean, when there's a long silence, which there is more and more these days, all over the place, the only thing that sometimes comes up is the thought, it's amazing to be in Amsterdam with an audience, mainly people from Amsterdam, which is silent.
It used to be more with words, concepts.
Very much more.
Relaxing to realize that nothing is more important than anything else.
No.
It's,
What's wonderful about that is that anything can happen because it's not any longer relevant.
yeah.
So it's just gorgeous. It's just a complete freedom, you know.
And it,
There isn't anybody that has to make anything happen.
yes, takes responsibility.
No, there's
every-
nobody that has to do anything. He never was.
And there's no one left to have a plan because if I don't get this, I will. Well, this is cancelled. Well, it's okay because it's no.
Yeah.
If you don't come to this meeting, it's hard to realize that what is said is not important.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, you can have a glimpse on a YouTube video or reading books. You can be knocked out, but it's not as strong as in a meeting.
No.
I don't
People
know.
have said that actually.
I don't know why, and I'm not asking you why because I know there's no answer.
I don't know why. But people have said, I watch you on video on YouTube, but it isn't the same as being here. Not the same.
No.
I don't energetic. You could say it's energetic, but that's a good word. I suppose in a way you could say it's the comparison with that, with talking like this or being in a meeting and reading a book. In a way, reading a book's the most apart. It's just books, the words on bits of paper. But even that can, I mean, I've read sentences and they knock me sideways, you know. But the aliveness is the inflection in the voice and the energetic thing between a questioner and someone or no one is quite, it's high energy, isn't it?
Yes.
Boom. Interplay.
Yesterday after the meeting, just after the meeting, I was with a man, and there were those chocolate eggs, you know.
Oh yeah.
And he looked at me. He took a lot. He's putting it in his
Really?
pocket.
Oh, sweet.
Just smiling, and
and
I could feel like there was such a loss of all those ideas about right and wrong.
Yeah.
I should do that. I should not do that. Think about other
There was just a
people.
celebration